Gentlemen, are you over 70 and noticing a shift? Here's what your body might be trying to tell you. If you're past 70 and sensing something's just not right with your energy or performance, especially in those intimate moments, you're not imagining it. That stiffness, fading strength, or sluggish response you're tempted to blame on aging. Often, it's your body quietly raising a red flag. What may begin as light cramps or dwindling drive is often a deeper sign. Your blood circulation is slowing down. And once that happens, everything from your vitality to your confidence takes a hit. I'm Dr. Kailan Desai, a men's health specialist with over 2 decades of clinical experience. In my practice, I've helped thousands of Indian men reboot their energy and restore natural circulation, not with medication or invasive treatments, but with simple, kitchen-based changes. The decline you're experiencing isn't always inevitable. Most of the time, it's a correctable issue, what I call a pipeline problem, and the key to fixing it often lies right on your plate. In this video, I'll walk you through 3 powerful, affordable foods, each backed by science, that can rapidly enhance circulation right where you need it most. One of them works so fast that some of my patients report improvements in just days. Fewer cramps, better stamina, and renewed strength. These aren't exotic imports or expensive superfoods. They're common items, many already sitting in your pantry. If you're serious about restoring your natural energy and performance, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you don't miss future videos. Every week, I share science-backed ways to help men over 60 thrive naturally. Drop a 1 in the comments if you relate, or a 0 if you've tried everything and are still looking for something that actually works. Your feedback helps shape what I share next. Garlic. Nature's circulation switch. Let's begin with a surprisingly potent food that can jumpstart your blood flow faster than you'd expect. Most people ignore it in the produce section. It's pungent, inexpensive, and easy to find. But garlic may hold the secret to regaining control, energy, and performance in the most personal areas of your life. Garlic is more than just a flavor booster. It's a scientifically proven circulation enhancer. Each clove contains allicin, a natural compound that relaxes blood vessels, lowers blood pressure, and improves blood flow to the lower body. For Indian men over 70, this can be the difference between frustration and function. As we age, our arteries stiffen, and the body makes less nitric oxide, the molecule that helps keep blood vessels open and flexible. That slowdown directly impacts your stamina, strength, and sexual function. Here's where garlic steps in. It promotes vasodilation, repairs vessel linings, and boosts nitric oxide, all without forcing anything unnatural. No risky pills, no side effects, just gradual, lasting repair through a food that's been revered in Indian households for generations. That's why I refer to garlic as nature's blood flow activator. It doesn't hide symptoms, it helps solve the root issue. Medications often target a single pathway. Garlic, on the other hand, supports several: artery flexibility, inflammation control, and blood oxygen delivery. Men in my practice who've consistently added fresh garlic into their diets report noticeable improvements: stronger energy, better responsiveness, and renewed physical connection with their bodies. Even skeptical colleagues are now recommending it because they've seen the consistent results. Week after week, real men, real changes. Let me explain why this works. The magic of garlic begins when you crush or chop it, releasing allicin. This compound then helps your body create hydrogen sulfide, a signaling gas that tells your arteries to open up. This process does 3 critical things: expands arteries to improve blood flow to the heart, legs, and lower body, clears out minor plaque buildup, easing circulation, supports safe blood pressure levels without overstressing your system. The result? Better movement, more stamina, sharper mental clarity, and a body that feels alive again. How to use it? Take 3 to 4 raw garlic cloves daily. You can chew them, or crush and mix with honey if the flavor is too intense. Always let crushed garlic sit for 10 minutes before consuming. It activates the allicin. Prefer juice? Up to 5 grams of garlic juice twice daily with meals works well too. Stick with it. Garlic builds its effects over time. Within a few weeks, you'll feel the difference. More energy, easier movement, and a renewed connection to the parts of your body that once felt distant. Fatty fish, the heart's best friend and yours too. Let's move to the second food, and this one takes a totally different route. It doesn't rely on sulfur compounds like garlic. Instead, it works through unique fatty acids that soothe inflammation, protect your arteries, and bring new life to your cardiovascular system. Many Indian men grow up believing that strength lies in red meat, a big plate of mutton or beef symbolizing power and masculinity. But modern cardiovascular research says otherwise. When it comes to performance and blood flow, down there, fatty fish like sardines, salmon, and mackerel are unmatched. Why? These fish are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, and they work directly on your circulatory system. Omega-3s don't just help your brain. They nourish blood vessels, reduce silent inflammation, and support natural erectile function by optimizing how blood flows to key areas. Here's how omega-3s, especially EPA and DHA, help. They repair blood vessel linings, keeping them smooth and resilient. They reduce arterial stiffness, a major cause of poor blood circulation in men over 60. They enhance nitric oxide production, which relaxes blood vessels and improves blood movement throughout the body. That means better energy, fewer cold hands and feet, improved healing, and a noticeable difference in stamina and responsiveness. All of these signs, when lacking, point to poor blood flow. And the fix isn't found in the pharmacy. It's found in your diet. Fatty fish help oxygen and nutrients circulate more freely. They calm down the kind of internal inflammation that can make you feel heavy, tired, or less interested in activity. They restore natural vitality, from your brain to your muscles to your most personal functions. In traditional Indian homes, fish curry or grilled mackerel may already be familiar. The key is making it regular, at least 2 servings per week. If fresh fish isn't available, high-quality omega-3 supplements, especially ones with EPA/DHA balance, can be an alternative, but whole food is always best. Coming up next is the third food, and this one might surprise you. It's something sweet, ancient, and incredibly powerful, not just for circulation, but for hormone support and stamina. You've likely seen it in Indian kitchens, often served with milk or sprinkled in sweets. Let's explore it next. You don't lose your strength all at once. It slips away slowly, until one day you're wondering where it went. But the good news is you can get it back. Naturally. When Robert, a 65-year-old retired teacher, first came to me, he looked worn out. His energy was low. His hands and feet were always cold. And even though he didn't say it out loud, the frustration on his face said everything. He was tired of feeling like he was running on empty. He had tried multivitamins, a few over-the-counter supplements, and even considered prescriptions, but nothing really stuck. So I gave him something different, a simple dietary shift. 3 servings of fatty fish per week, salmon, mackerel, or sardines, and a firm break from processed, packaged meals. 6 weeks later, Robert walked into my office with a completely different presence. His skin looked better. He said he was sleeping deeper. His hands were no longer cold. He was taking morning walks again without dragging his feet. But the part that stood out the most? He said, "My wife told me she feels like she's got me back." That's the real power of fatty fish. It's not temporary. It's nourishment your body actually knows how to use. Let's talk about that for a moment, natural healing versus pharmaceuticals. Most prescription options focus on one single pathway. They block or trigger a chemical. They may work for a while, but they often come with side effects and they don't fix the root problem. Fatty fish, on the other hand, works differently. Omega-3s support several vital functions at once. They reduce inflammation, which helps unclog your blood flow. They repair and strengthen your blood vessels, naturally improving performance. They protect your heart and support healthy circulation from head to toe. They supply clean, high-quality protein to help maintain muscle strength. It's a whole-body solution, and it works without forcing your system into balance. It helps your body restore it. You might think it's too late to start making a difference. That's not true. Your body still knows how to heal. The power is still there. It just needs the right materials. And every time you choose wild salmon over processed meat or grilled mackerel over frozen dinners, you send your body a message: I'm giving you what you need. You don't need extreme diets, you need consistency. A few small decisions, repeated weekly, can bring back your energy, improve blood flow, and yes, enhance performance where it matters most. Citrus fruit. Blood flow energizer fatty fish is the foundation, but there's another food group rich in antioxidants and vitamin C that tackles a different issue entirely. Oxidative stress, a silent attacker that damages your blood vessels over time. This next group is often ignored, but it completes the trifecta for men looking to restore healthy circulation after 70. Citrus fruits, like mozambique, sweet lime, oranges, and lemons, are usually left out of the conversation when it comes to male vitality. That needs to change. These bright, tangy fruits offer targeted support for men's circulation through natural compounds like vitamin C, citrus flavonoids, and plant-based antioxidants. And while many older men turn to high-protein snacks or synthetic boosters, they overlook one of the most powerful and accessible tools to restore blood flow. Adding just one serving of citrus per day, an orange in the morning or a glass of nimbu pani with lunch, can significantly support blood vessel function and energy levels, especially in the areas where blood flow matters most. Dr. Kailan Desai, a leading health advisor, explains, men over 70 often suffer from stiff arteries and oxidative stress, both of which slowly weaken circulation. Citrus fruits counter this by supporting nitric oxide production, helping vessels stay flexible and clear. But too often, the real issue, nutrient gaps, blocked arteries, and lack of healthy blood flow, gets buried under a pile of pills and temporary solutions. I've met men who spent years relying on medications, thinking that was the only path. They watched their stamina fade, their drive weaken, and their confidence shrink. Not because they were aging, but because they never gave their bodies a chance to fix the problem at the source. Yes, medications like ED drugs can offer short-term help. But they don't rebuild your circulation. They don't nourish your blood vessels or restore balance. And many come with side effects like headaches, dizziness, or dangerous interactions with other prescriptions. Over time, that dependence becomes a trap. One pill becomes 3. One symptom becomes 5. Meanwhile, your body grows more reliant on chemicals and less capable of self-repair. But here's what most men don't realize. Your body still remembers how to heal. You can restore blood flow. You can feel stronger and more present again, without chasing another prescription. The answer isn't complicated. It begins with what's on your plate. That's why I created this plan. Not as a miracle cure, but as a clear, doable path back to strength, starting with real food and simple habits. You don't need to change your life overnight. You just need to start. And this 7-day plan shows you how. Your daily flow-restoring routine. Step 1. Start with garlic each morning. Crush 1 large clove of garlic and let it sit for 10 minutes to activate allicin, a compound that relaxes blood vessels and improves flow. Then mix it with a teaspoon of raw honey and take it with breakfast. If you prefer, blend the garlic into eggs or spread it on whole grain toast with avocado. Taking it on an empty stomach boosts absorption. The honey balances the flavor and adds a touch of energy to start your day. Step 2. Plan your fish early mid-morning. Decide which fatty fish you'll eat that day. It might be fresh rohu from the local market, a can of sardines, or grilled Indian mackerel, bangda. Omega-3 fats in these fish calm inflammation, nourish blood vessels, and keep circulation strong, especially in the lower body. Planning ahead means you're less likely to fall back on processed meals or takeout. Step 3. Choose citrus in the afternoon when that 3 p.m. slump hits. Skip the sugary chai and opt for something bright. Slice half a Mozambique, sip lemon water, or peel an orange. Keep them washed and ready in your fridge for easy access. These fruits pack vitamin C and antioxidants that protect your vessels from damage and support healthy nitric oxide levels, the fuel behind strong circulation and energy. These foods do incredible work. But when you back them up with a few daily habits, the results become lasting. Step 4. Stay hydrated. Blood is nearly half water. When you're low on fluids, circulation slows. Start your day with a glass of water before your tea or coffee. Keep a bottle nearby and sip throughout the day, even before you feel thirsty. Because no matter how good your nutrients are, they need blood flow to deliver their benefits. You don't need a complex routine. You just need consistency. A few intentional actions, garlic, fatty fish, citrus, and water, can get your blood moving, your energy restored, and your confidence back. And that's something no pill will ever replace. Step 5. Short walks. This isn't about burning calories or chasing weight loss. It's about helping your blood stay active after your body has absorbed those nutrients. A 10 to 15-minute walk following lunch or dinner supports digestion and enhances circulation throughout the body, including the pelvic region. Step 6. Good sleep. Too many men ignore true rest, thinking short naps or pushing through fatigue is enough. But during deep sleep, your blood vessels repair and hormone levels recalibrate. You need a solid 7 to 8 hours every night. Switch off all screens at least 30 minutes before bed. Dim the lights. Keep the room cool and still. You'll notice the shift in your drive, your clarity, and how alive you feel when you wake. Step 7. Breathe. Yes, really. Stress is a quiet thief. It narrows your blood vessels and raises cortisol, both of which quietly sabotage your performance. So every afternoon, take 2 minutes. Inhale slowly for 4 counts, then exhale for 6. Repeat 3 or 4 times a day. It might seem small, but this simple rhythm gently resets your system. These 4 daily habits work together with your nutrition like a well-coordinated team. You're not just improving blood flow, you're creating the kind of inner environment your body needs to thrive. Let's be honest, you won't get it all right every day. Maybe you'll forget your garlic. Maybe the fish didn't make it onto your plate. That's normal. You don't need perfection, you need consistency. If you show up 80% of the time, you win. That means 6 out of 7 days you're aligned with the plan. The rest? Let it go. What matters most is building a rhythm that fits into real life, one that doesn't stress or exhaust you. Men who thrive on this journey aren't strict, they're steady. They find a loop: clean food, grounded habits, reduced pressure, rising energy. That loop becomes momentum. You'll never feel perfect, but you'll feel progress. And that's what transforms circulation, self-trust, and strength. This 7-day action plan isn't a rulebook, it's a doorway. And when you walk through it, you begin offering your body the foods and habits it's quietly needed for years. For some men, the shift starts within 2 weeks. Blood flows easier, energy levels lift, mood stabilizes. But real change unfolds with time. Keep showing up, even if some days feel slow. What you're building is lasting. When you commit to this, you're not just cleaning up your meals, you're reshaping how you age. And that kind of renewal doesn't just boost blood flow. It brings something much deeper back online: your vitality. If you've read this far, it says something powerful: you care. You're not here by accident. You're ready to regain control. That alone places you ahead of the curve. Dr. Kailan Desai has seen what happens when men truly commit. Morning wood returns. Confidence rebuilds. That quiet, nagging doubt starts to disappear. This is real and it can be your story too. You've already done the hardest part, you started. Now take the next step. Begin the 7-day plan. Let your body show you what's possible. Notice the early shifts, however small. This is where it begins. Your strength, your stamina, your spark, it's still yours. Go reclaim it. If this touched something in you, share it in the comments. I read each one. Your story could be the nudge another man needs to start his own journey. And if you'd like to support this channel, thank you. Every bit helps us reach more people who need this message. But above all else, thank you for watching. Thank you for choosing yourself. And thank you for showing up today, for your health, your strength, and the years you still have ahead.